We are live and direct from Wickliffe, Ohio. Let's go find our screen here. What is going on, you guys? The Great Indoors with Ed and Michelle. Happy Thanksgiving. Let me get my hold on here. Hold on here. Hold on. Oh, yeah. Okay. What is up? Michelle is coming in. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. How did you guys handle your Thanksgiving today? It was really good for us. We went over to Michelle's house for her parents' house for Thanksgiving, and her father made the turkey in the microwave, and it actually came out pretty good. We got Dr. Suss is in the house, and Meow is in. Hey, happy Thanksgiving, guys. I didn't know. Here's the thing. I initially made the live stream setup yesterday, I think it was, and I think I accidentally deleted it before I ended up going out of it. So I had to restart the whole thing and do it all over again. And so that's probably why some of the links that I have out there may or may not work for today's live stream. And yeah, all the THC or whatever the heck that is. What is that stuff that makes you tired? Tryptophan, whatever. I'm sitting here waiting. It's like 10 minutes after 7, and I'm all ready to do the live stream at that time. And suddenly I start nodding off. And when I wake up, it's 5 minutes to 8, and I'm like, oh my God, wake up, Ed. Come on, let's go. We got a live stream here, Michelle. Grab a chair right over here. Yeah, I got the chair pulled up for you. And here she is. There's Michelle. We're right here. Yeah. There's the camera right there, Michelle.
I know. I see it.
Okay. So how do you, Michelle, you got to sit up. You're too far away.
That's so bright.
Here, yeah, there you go. That's better. I made a video today for my other pet project channel, the Beer Can Hunter. I had this beer. Hold on, let me get it for you guys.
Hi everyone, happy Thanksgiving. Hope everyone's doing well. We're getting ready for a big winter blast up here in Northeast Ohio.
Yeah, this beer is hideous. It's called Busch Light Peach. And I was at a job yesterday, and my cousin Judy was had a whole like 6 of these beer cans in her garage. She didn't want them anymore. No one wanted to drink it, and now I know why. It reminds me of cough medicine. And I'm not a big beer drinker, and I'm definitely not a Busch Light beer can drinker, beer drinker. But it's a new can to the collection. And Mark Wald just wrote a novel. What did he just say, Michelle?
I've been in the morning since the Browns and Steelers game. Oh, don't feel so bad. We won!
In the morning.
We won because he's a Steelers fan.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, you know what? You guys will win this week. I'm sure. Who do they play this week?
Who, the Browns?
No, the Steelers.
I don't even know.
Do you know who they're playing this week? Are they on a bye or what?
No, they're playing somebody. Oh, who are they playing? Who are they playing? No, none of
I know Meow is in here. Dr. Suss is in. I think M. Hayes is in there also. Thank you. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Who else is in there that you've seen?
Meow. Teresa's in here.
Hi, Teresa. Happy Thanksgiving.
Nick Mack.
Hey, isn't he down in Florida? Nick Mack, I believe. Yeah.
I don't want to tell everybody that. They might want to join him. And
Derek,
Derek,
it's all up there. I got that. Yeah.
Derek
is in. It's snowing here in Michigan. Yeah, it's on the way here, and I got to go to. We're going to work at 4 a.m. tomorrow, and it's probably going to be a snowstorm and it's not going to let up. I mean, it's going to be snowing Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and the worst of it is going to probably be tomorrow and into Saturday. And the weather, the temperatures are supposed to be in the 20s all week long. So there's not going to be any kind of let up like last year. It would snow and then it would go away. this ain't going to be the case.
See what happens
this
when
year.
we go to Pennsylvania? You know,
No.
it was snowing when we left.
Yeah, but it went away. That drive home from Foxwoods actually
was beautiful.
Was nice, but until we got to Pennsylvania, we were in Whitehall visiting with Mark and Tammy. We love you guys if you're out there. Happy everything. Thanksgiving, Mark
and thank
and
you
Tammy.
everybody for the hospitality. Mark and
the
Tammy.
two Jeffs.
Yeah, absolutely.
Jeff Cole, Jeff from Calvin, the Boston Terriers.
And meeting Christine and Judy.
We had the best of times. The whole
This
trip
was fantastic.
was one of the best trips to Foxwoods ever.
Yeah.
And not just the Foxwoods, but going over to Mark and Tammy's house before and then on the way back and going out to their restaurants. We went to their farmers market and got to see where to buy the best produce and Michelle.
It was under one roof, everything.
We went there right before closing at this farmers market in Whitehall, and they were selling all the donuts that were left over, and
24 of them.
She bought it was like 20. Was it 24?
24
for $10.
Yeah, because they were doing closing time. Man, if I had the room and if I was allowed to have all those donuts, I would have been all in. But who would eat them?
I would have ate them all.
Yeah.
I ended up. And then on the way, this whole week has been kind of funny. I went to Costco because my good friend Candace is a Costco person, and I ended up getting a pie. It's like, let me show you the Costco apple
Thank you,
pie.
Mark. That's who they're playing. Cincinnati. Let's go, Joe Burrow. No, I'd rather see Pittsburgh win the division instead of the Ravens. I'm sorry, I'm not a Ravens fan. I am so glad Jameson Winston beat.
Check out it's half gone, but check out that apple pie, you guys. It is so good. I thought initially it was only $6. Turns out it was more like $14. But they had pecan pie. Now the pumpkin pie was $6. But this is their apple pie, and it was a lot more. But that's okay. It was worth every penny of it. Michelle ended up getting
a pumpkin pie with whipped topping. I'm starting to get addicted, everyone. It's because of Ohio Cat and her husband Jason, Trader Joe's, but I call it Trader Joe's because I'm trading Giant Eagle in and Walmart.
How much was this pumpkin pie?
$6.99.
$6.99. Now no one touched it. We took both of them over to her parents' house, and it was a choice between this one and the pumpkin, or the apple and the pumpkin, and everyone went for the apple.
It keeps the doctors away for the weekend.
Casino Slot Couple is there too.
Hi there, how are you? I don't know your first names. I only know you as Casino Slot Couples. I'm sorry about that. I bet you it's nice and warm in California.
And of course, the whipped cream had to go with it. Oh man, I love whipped cream. Oh yeah, look at that. I'll eat this.
Hi Blaine,
you want
welcome
some
in.
Whipped cream, Michelle?
Not with your hands, I don't know. My cats are around somewhere. They're just camera shy. Make sure you hit the thumbs up for us for the great indoors. Yeah, we all made it safely home. We're home for the winter until May of 2025 for our next adventure. So please, we're still making videos throughout the winter and springtime, but we're taking a little road break. But if you want us to come and visit us, give us plenty of notice and we'll make it try to happen because we got to cover our shifts.
I'm already, well, what came out of Foxwoods trip is the girl, Dana, who filled in for me at the Eagles Club. When I came back, she's like, whenever you want to go out of town again, you go ahead because the job that you had me do works right into her other job. And to me, that's huge to be able to have someone that wants to work and fill in for us when we want to do a road trip like that, you know? And so that really was the key because finding someone for your job that is 7 days a week is hard. You know, you get somebody to show up one day, but when we went, she was in there for 5 straight days and did a great job for us. And so that makes me relax a little bit because you guys may be the first ones to hear this right now, but in May, what's the date in that one?
May 17th.
May 17th, we are going to Vegas. And we're going to be there for 4 days. Well, this is an ever-changing plan because initially the plan was to fly to Vegas. And airfare has not come down from the $380 per person round trip. Now, everyone's telling me to wait until December 3rd because airfare supposedly may bottom out over there for the holidays. And if we could get it down to more of a manageable price, maybe like $200 per person round trip, I've done the math on it. And with our classic car rental, we could get our trip, round trip, for 10 days for just over $200, which means unlimited mileage
Right.
to drive. And then Michelle already found a hotel in Nebraska that we could spend the night on. We're looking at a 31-hour drive in 2 days to Vegas. And yes, I know you're saying that's insane, Ed, but we love the whole experience of traveling. And when you fly over the whole country, I think that's boring. Okay, I want to see as much as I could possibly see. Right, Michelle?
Correct. Yeah.
And then when we get to Vegas, we're going to have that car to use to go to Hoover Dam, the Grand Canyon, maybe even a trip to California, and God forbid, Area 51. That is going to be the epic road trip of all time. And we're going to probably leave 2 days, well, we have to leave 2 days before we're in Vegas, and we have 3 days to get back, maybe even more. And then there's Memorial Day. We have the car for that whole time. So on our way back, we don't have to be in a hurry to get home. We could stop, maybe even do a side trip to the Field of Dreams again. I don't know. But I'm pretty excited. But if you guys want to get involved with this trip to Foxwoods, we're looking for more people to come with us. We already have...
Don't say Foxwoods. It's Las Vegas.
Las Vegas, yeah. We already have Blaine Klein from Spinning and Winning Slots committing to go with us, right?
Mark and Tammy.
Mark and Tammy from Pennsylvania Low Roller. Now, there's still a chance that Jeff from Calvin the Boston Terriers may or may not be able to go. He's going to see how his work plays out.
Michelle and Jason from Getting Lucky with Mr. G.
Yes, they met last time I spoke with them. He actually said, hey, that's a great idea. Can you imagine the amount of fun we can have with all these slot channels, and maybe even you guys if you want to come along? You know, that would be cool. The more the merrier. We're going to be staying at the Excalibur.
Starting
right?
Monday night, yes.
Yeah. But Mark and Tammy are staying, where are they? What hotel?
New York, New York.
They're all in the same general vicinity.
Yeah, I think New York is across the street from the Excalibur, but I haven't really stayed on the Vegas Strip since '07. So people are telling us it's changing day by day and minute by minute. So
now I got an idea for you guys on how to help make this happen. If you are interested in hooking up with us, our email is edlombo. Email me your phone number, and I will put you in with I'm going to start a group chat for Great Indoors Road Trip. So if you email me, I'll put you together in this group, and we could chat together and make it happen over the phone and stuff like that. That way, I didn't even get Dr. Suss's information when I saw him.
you were just so excited meeting him and Michelle. But we are still going to North Carolina and Tennessee in June too. So, yeah. But like I said, now it's work time up until Mother's Day, and then we can party again. You know. So,
Thanksgiving is a big holiday, and I'm changing gears a little bit. But do you guys have any? Did you guys have a good Thanksgiving? I kind of, Michelle was like, "Do you really want to go live on Thanksgiving?" I go, absolutely. More because there's people that may or may not have family to celebrate with. And I hope that, you know, however it is you celebrated your Thanksgiving, you did it with, you know, and had a good time. Even if it was by yourself, always remember, me and Michelle, we're there with you. we would always want to include you in with our family. Our family is not that big. Michelle's family
Is my mom and
is her
dad.
mom and dad, and then my sister, and then, but it's a very small network of people. And I want to consider you guys as part of our extended family, and never think that you are alone. Never. You always have me and Michelle and everyone else in this group to be part of your family. So don't ever feel like, oh man, another holiday. What am I going to do? But no way. You reach out
We'll
to
make
us,
it happen.
and you make sure that you get a hold of us somehow, and we'll make sure that you're included in that celebration. So you're never going to be alone with the great indoors.
Yeah.
Okay, we're in this together, and we're going to have an awesome 2025 together. And I want you guys to stay part of this. Okay, because that's the whole point, is being a family here, a community where we can actually feel like we're all part of something special. Right, Michelle?
That's right. Well
Right.
said. I'm very happy to be part of this family, and it's been 28 years, and it's been awesome.
We got the big hog is in it with you. Okay, that is a big giant meat hog. I don't know what that means. Okay. We got Nick Mac. Does Frank the neighbor still live? No, he's like 3 doors down, and he's actually been in the comments lately. So he's been following the channel, but he's he's actually doing pretty good. He's working around the house and keeping his. We had a bad storm that came through here, snowstorm, and knocked a whole lot of trees down, and his yard was cleaned up like immediately. He's all over it. And a big branch that fell down in our backyard.
Hi, Carolina Crossword Scratchers. Welcome in. Oh, he's a big piano hog. DJ Chime is a big hog. When he said he's a big hog, he says, I'm alone with my big giant hog.
My manager at work, he's in his 30s, and he's never been married, and he's got his work is pretty much his life, but he just got this big dog, and now it makes him so much happier because when he gets done with work, he knows that dog is home waiting for him. And somewhere around here is our cats. I don't know where they are, Christmas and Raquel, but we miss our pets, and they're part of our family. And I would love to have a dog, but now, we have Natty and Pong in our life. We go to our friend Patrick's house once a day, Monday through Friday, and we take the dogs for a walk and let them do their business, and we get our dog fix in there. At least I do. Natty seems to like you more than me, but Pong is like my girl, so you got your dog and I got my dog. Okay?
Natty, her name is Natty Rose, and she was named because of the national championship last year. So, there's a Michigan connection.
He's a Michigan fan.
Yeah.
Patrick is a Michigan fan.
Yeah.
And Aaron is a Steeler fan. So what can you do? Nobody's perfect, right?
But he is. Here she comes. Here comes Raquel.
She must have heard us calling her name.
Yeah.
She won't come by us though. She's the skittish one. She's on the little end table looking out the window, and usually Christmas stays on the couch over here by me when I'm in here. Christmas seems to congregate by me more, and Raquel seems to stay by Michelle more.
Yeah.
And the other day I was sitting, I came home from work, there was a blanket over here, and I didn't even realize. I sat down, and it turns out that there was a cat buried underneath the blanket. I'm like, whoa, meow! I'm like, whoa, what's going on here? And I almost killed the cat. I think it was Christmas too.
Yeah. They like hiding under blankets because it's keeping them warm, and
they're freeze babies. They want, now that it's getting cold out, they want to just cuddle up in the blankets and stay warm.
Yeah.
But it's all good. We got a lot of work coming up this week, getting ready. I'm thinking about doing some videos of the malls for Black Friday. I don't know. The weather is going to have a big bearing because as I look out the window, it's already starting to snow here. So wherever you guys go tomorrow for Black Friday, go slow and easy. And this is Gravy Main just popped in. Happy Thanksgiving, Gravy Main. Hope you and your family had an awesome Thanksgiving. And I know I talked to Mark Wall. I think he's still in here. Then we got Mike. Mike is from. Isn't he from Australia? Mike. Hi, Ed and Michelle. Happy Thanksgiving. Long baloney.
Bye, Casino Slots. You be careful. Talk to you next
Michelle,
month.
you got to read that Mike word.
Oh, Mike, happy Thanksgiving. Me and my miniature pincher long balcony mix are watching you guys. Happy Thanksgiving. What is your doggy's name, Mike?
I thought that was the guy from Australia that follows you. Remember the one, that General Hospital fan? That's not him.
No, it is not.
Okay.
No, I'm sorry. No, his name is Dave.
Okay.
David.
That's 15 minutes from my home. Yeah, good night, Casino Slot couple. Love y'all. But yeah, it's really crazy when you go to the malls. And we've done a few videos on Black Friday. Last year we went to the Franklin Park Mall in Toledo because we were there for the Ground Round. We did a video eating at Ground Round and going to the mall thing, and that was fun. And so far, I'm thinking that the mall, there's new restaurants coming in. Wycliffe, over here where we live, has a new Don Tequila's Mexican restaurant that's supposed to open any day now. So that's going to be a video that will be coming. And our good mayor, who I know from way back, is a gambler. And there's a poker room, maybe 10, I could walk there. It's like 2 minutes away. They're going to have a card room in Wycliffe, Ohio. So if I want to play Texas Hold'em, I could walk there and walk back. And so our mayor has brought us Mexican food and gambling. And I am all right with that, okay?
See, we don't need our passports.
Yeah.
Our passports to happiness.
But yeah, we've been watching several other, Michelle and me both watch Will and Don from The Yankee in the South. And they've been showing The Wonders of the Sea from Royal Caribbean.
Correct.
And Michelle, you're not a fan like you used to. You used to really love watching Yankee in the South, but you watch them, but you kind of like ridicule them a lot. Why is that?
Well, because, they should be explaining a little bit more than just explaining the food. I think they should be exploring, the country. I think they should be exploring the ship. All the wonders of how great it is to cruise. They're not basically showing all the good stuff like what we do. I don't want to see always the food. I want to see adventures. I want to see them going down water slides. I want to see them be able to do all this stuff. To say, hey, it's okay for obese people to go on water slides or into the pool. Not just always food and be like showing a little part of your excursion. Show everything. Show everything as it is happening. I mean, okay, don't ridicule it. Don't say it's okay.
Well, you got to ridicule it if it's worthy of being ridiculed. Okay, we've been doing some videos lately, and I've been pretty harsh on some of the places, the buffets, like that Golden Corral video. There was some food in there that needed to be ridiculed.
Oh, I understand that. I understand that.
You can't sugarcoat it. I'm that's one thing. You don't want to be negative, but at the same time, you don't want to mislead people that are expecting you to be honest about it. And if it's not good, it's not good, right?
I just don't like when a cute animal's in there or an exotic animals, and then he says it's up to no good. Well, I don't like that. That's just I just have a pet peeve of that. I mean, it could be a harmless animal, a iguana. Oh, that's up to no good, Dawn.
You're right, Mark. I did like their England trip over there. I'm jealous of him. I'm not jealous in a bad way, though. Michelle may be jealous of them to a degree. I don't get jealous like that. I really do think that Will tries really hard to do a good job presenting stuff like that. I just think that Dawn needs to be more involved in the actual videos. She needs to step up and not just give one-word answers when you're talking about something. And I don't ever have to worry about that with Michelle. She never is short of words to say. So that's kind of a good thing.
M. Hayes wants to go out. We got to go to Castle Bontina in Colorado one of these days. And then Rex, this is a new one. Rex, welcome in. Thank you for joining the family. He's from Northwest Ohio. I hope you are all well and happy. And Mark Wall said no snow for us in Pittsburgh. I used to race horses at Northfield. Night shift of snow, and we got home. And then Dr. Suss agrees with me.
I'm looking at my replay over here on the TV, and it looks like it's getting pixelated over here. Now, I'm hoping that that's not happening. Are you getting pixelated on your screen?
No, I'm not, no.
It could be the TV that's getting a bad connection over there. I'm hoping. Let me know if you guys are having any trouble with your internet. I don't know if the weather affects the internet. Like, remember when you would have a rainstorm with satellite dish and your phone or your picture would go out because of snow on the dish? I wonder if that's even an issue. How many people are in there now? You got
21.
21. I think it jumped up to 25 now, Michelle.
Nice.
Nice. Way to go. Thank you, everyone, for coming in on a Thanksgiving evening over here. And I hope that you guys had an awesome Thanksgiving. What were you going to say?
Do you want anything to drink?
I still am recovering from that Busch Light peach.
Okay.
Yeah, I mentioned a story that I had back in the day when me and my friends went to this restaurant. It was more of a bar than it was a restaurant. It was called Charcoal Charlie's, and we were in the bar area. They had wings, and we were drinking beers, and someone left a full pitcher of Busch beer there, and we asked the bartender, "What's with the whole pitcher of beer?" And the guy goes, "I don't know. The guy left it and didn't want to drink it." We ended up getting it for free, and it was horrible. The only way we decided we would ever drink Busch beer again is if it was free, and even then, that might be pushing it. I'm not been a fan of Busch beer.
Mm-hmm.
What do you got there, Michelle?
Oh, I got cinnamon in it.
Well, don't kick it because
I
guess
won't.
what? I have to clean that up.
I was going to call Stanley Steamer, but okay.
No, but yeah, this was a kind of impromptu idea to do a live stream. I know we haven't really done streams lately, but I figured, a lot of people wouldn't have to go to work tomorrow, and it would make more sense to go live on a Thursday night when no one has to go somewhere tomorrow. That way you can stay in. I know there's some football games. Who's playing tonight right now?
The Packers and the Dolphins. So let's go, Cheeseheads.
Yeah.
You know who you are, Jeff.
How long have we been live? We've been live for almost 30 minutes.
Yeah.
And yeah, this was a nice, we got so much planned though, and I have so many videos. If you want to hear about our Foxwoods trip, that's what we'll talk about now. If you want to hear about it, okay? The most recent video that just came out was Jake's Restaurant, and that was our Tuesday on that week. And that day we ended up going to Brookline, Massachusetts, which is a very ritzy suburb of Boston, where all the elite people live. And there's an elite area, and there isn't such an elite area, but Tom Brady lived there when he was still the quarterback of the Patriots before he left for Tampa Bay. And the house has now been sold, and we went there looking for it, and we weren't able to see a whole lot, but we did get to go see where he used to have dinner with Giselle. It was called La Mora. It's an Italian restaurant in the downtown area of Brookline, and it was like a $50 to $100 a plate per restaurant. It was only open for dinner, so when we were there, it was still closed. But I don't think I'd been able to afford a $50 to $100 restaurant anyway. And we also went to Gillette Stadium, Foxborough, to see where Tom Brady worked. And there was a tower, a lighthouse, about 218-foot tower that you pay $5 to go up to the top, and overlooks the stadium. And we had a nice panoramic view of the Boston skyline. I bet you many of you guys have already seen it, but that was really worth going up there and getting that different vantage point of the stadium. We enjoyed it very much.
I need your help. Gravy Man wants to link up to that beer channel that you have.
Oh yeah, hold on.
But I got my dreams come true when we did Tuesday and Wednesday, of course. But Tuesday, I got to see inside Gillette Stadium. I always seen just a little part of it through the gate. I was so honored, and the kicker for the Patriots was practicing kicking, and I got to have my picture taken on that lighthouse. Oh, I loved it. And I got a new shirt. I just wore it in a recent video, the Big Lots closing one. The Patriots, it's a 3D effect. Love it. Now I just need my team to start winning again, and we'll be all set. And then on Wednesday, thanks to Jeff, he had a half a day of work, and he got to hang out with us for Wednesday afternoon. We went to the ritzy part, Ocean City, Rhode Island, which was beautiful. Let me tell you. Wait till you see these videos. We got to see Jay Leno, Tay-Tay's house, Taylor Swift's. We actually walked the shoreline of the Atlantic Ocean, and I picked up souvenirs, seashells from her right in front of her house, and a big rock. So I'm pretty impressed with that. And then we also see, if everybody remembers, Judge Judy Scheinlich. She was really tough, and she's a good judge, but the house is, wow. I shouldn't say houses, mansions. And then you come into another part of Rhode Island, and then it's like a standard looking houses. You're not in the ritzy part, but I just want to say thank you very much to Jeff, the Calvin Boston Terriers.
Hi, Steve Russell.
It was great. It was fantastic.
And there you go, Gravy Man. There's the link to the Beer Can Hunter. There's actually more than one. There's the Beer Can Hunter, but this is the link to my new channel where I show off, highlight my beer can collection from the 70s and into the 80s. I'm trying to get it rebooted a little bit. I got some nice cans in my collection, and I want to kind of like highlight them in the channel. But the whole channel is about whenever I get a new can, I try the beer, and I'm on a hunt for a Lowenbrau beer. That was a beer that you can't even get in America anymore, but it's still made in Germany. But you got to actually order it through the internet. And they had this really cool commercial back in the day. Here's to good friends. Tonight is kind of special. The beer you'll pour must be something more. So tonight, let it be Lowenbrau. Yeah, those were the days. You guys are putting the what is it? The tree up. I don't know. Are we putting up a tree up? I don't know. That's a good question, though. When you think about our cats, and our first go around with a cat and a tree was back in the early 2000s, and it was Kelly, I think.
Right.
She was
Kelly and Runty. They were good cats.
They climbed the tree though, and I didn't like trying to get them.
No, it was Cuddles, and you couldn't grab Cuddles.
Was it Cuddles?
Yeah, it was Cuddles.
Cuddles was
and
the demon
Copper,
cat.
when we got a real tree just to try it out, he would drink the water. So we had to really forget about a real tree because he was drinking the water thinking it was his water bowl.
If I did put up a tree, it would be a real tree. I don't want to have
pine needles.
I don't like those fake ones, and I think I threw out my
You
fake
threw
one.
out all the Christmas trees because they were just ruined by Cuddles,
Yeah.
So
I love putting up trees. I mean, when before I got married, I was always decorating at my mom's house. I put up lights around all the windows. I've actually done that here. I love, you know what, now you're getting me think about it. Thanks a lot. I'm probably going to have to do something really soon because once we get busy with work, I have a demon cat too, Mark. Oh, sorry about that, Gravy Main. Yeah, Cuddles was a cat. We were on a job, and Michelle had this cat she goes, oh, the cat was walking around in the parking lot, and I
had the doors open.
It just came into the car.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Michelle, was that really what happened or what?
Yes, it was the truth. Yeah.
It was. Okay.
Yeah, it was. It was out in East Lake, Ohio, and I had the doors open because I was putting the cleaning stuff supplies away into the trunk of the car, and I was getting ready to leave, and I didn't even know I had a cat until I got to my radio station job, and I heard meow. Well, I didn't hear meow. I just heard it scratching, and I flipped out because I didn't know what it was, and sure enough, it was a cat. It was a stray. It was a tuxedo cat, and I loved it. It was so cute. And then one of my good friends, Alan, may you rest in peace, Alan, had cans of cat food because he went grocery shopping at Walmart, and he gave me a can, and she ate it, but she was a handful. She was a big handful full.
She had seizures.
She had epilepsy, and
it was horrible because this cat would, she would roll, have seizures, fall down the steps, get knocked unconscious. It was horrible and when it died, it was not. I was kind of glad because it was such a miserable cat. I just didn't want to see it suffer anymore, and I don't know. You really, you get attached to certain cats, but this cat never allowed. I named it Cuddles because it looked like it would be a cuddly cat, but it was the least affectionate cat that we've ever had. In fact, if you touched it, it would flip out. It did not want to be touched. It didn't want to be cuddled. It didn't want to be nothing. If you just went like that, it went like that. So we had an adversarial relationship with Cuddles. It was not ever going to be one of those cats that would grow to love you. Mm-hmm. It just got more and more angry. Some cats that are feral, and I think Cuddles was feral, are meant to be outdoor cats. Yeah. And that's why I say to Michelle, did that cat really come into your car or did you grab it? Because these cats usually stay away from people. Yeah. Are you falling asleep, Michelle?
No.
Okay, your eyes are closing, okay?
That light is just awfully bright on my eyes. It's like a car.
Michelle does that. I'll be talking to her in the car and she'll be sleeping. Do I really... Am I that boring? I guess I am. I'll be talking to
you. You trying to have that?
What do you say here? Come on.
Jeez. I feel like I'm in a police room. Are you going to be under investigation?
But I will, when we're driving on road trips and she'll be talking in circles about the same thing over and over again, I'll just go, Michelle, get some sleepy sleep. Time to go nighty-night, okay? Yeah. And then she'll go to sleep, and that's when I'm happy because she'll be... sleeping. So that's a good thing.
It's nice and quiet.
Quiet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't wait to see how this is going to go. Driving in the car with Michelle for 15 hours. That's going to be 2 days in a row of back-to-back 15-hour drives.
Hi, Calvin and Jeff.
Welcome in, Jeff. Here, let me I'm going to drop a link to Jeff's channel over here.
Channels. He has plural.
Hold on here. So talk about what it was like to go to Rhode Island, because we were discussing Rhode Island. We went downtown Rhode Island to get something to eat. There was this
called Brickyard Grill, and that was really good. We had the authentic New England cod. All three of us, Jeff, Ed, and myself, and we had these French fries. Oh my God, they were so delicious, and coleslaw. But you know what? That fish sandwich and with the French fries just fills you up. And we had unlimited salad bar.
Yeah, salad bar. That was the great.
In a bar. Man. And oh my God. And you know how much I love my salad. And then this soup was fantastic. Oh my God. There was mushroom and onion. I didn't want to get any of that. But this one was like a Southwest soup. And it had big meatballs, and you put tortilla chips on top of it and cheese. It was great, and I am so glad Jeff's made us try it because it was delicious. No appetizers. The salad bar was good, but that sandwich was very filling. That bread was thick and good. If I could have ate more, I would have, but I was getting full after maybe, I hate to say it, after like 6 bites. You had no room for anything else. And thank God for Jeff making us walk the Atlantic Ocean. It was picture perfect day. And now when you look outside, it's snowing out there. So I'm glad we did this road trip when we did. And now we're home safe and sound and getting ready for the holidays with the family.
And there's a link to the Brick Alley Pub I just put in there for you guys. You want to check that out. If you're ever in the Newport area, that would be definitely a place that you'd want to check out, especially during the summertime. Now, it's still pretty good there, but you got to remember it's more of a summer place, and that's when it's at its best, when it's nice and warm out over there. So if you're ever planning a trip to New England, you could always start your trip on a solid note by going to the Brick Alley Pub. I sound like a commercial, don't I? But it's one of those places that I'll definitely want to go back to.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It had a wide range of different things. This guy next to us had tuna that looked good, and then they had dozen clams. Oh my God!
Yeah. Unfortunately, Rex, we did not get lobster roll, but I would love. I'm ready to go back again. Yes, because I feel like we really missed the boat. Nope. When it comes to the seafood channel.
What's in that beer?
I know.
A little rhymer there.
Yeah. But when you go, that Jake's restaurant that we went to, that's today's video, was a gold. It was a hidden gem because everything is expensive at Foxwoods, and that breakfast Caputo place, it's okay, but it's like $26 a person, and it's not really worthy of $26.
Right.
And for both of our meals was just a little over $26 at Jake's restaurant, and it was so much more personable. Our Cheyenne, our server, was so sweet. Yeah. Everyone was so.
And you got to meet the cook, and it was actually nice, a homey feeling in there. The birdhouses were beautiful. If I had room, you could see my curio cabinet, I would have gotten it, but there was one that really caught my eye. It was made out of a bakery.
Oh yeah, I remember that one. That was cool.
And I really thought that was cool, but I'm thinking, where am I going to put it? And seriously, I have no room in my I only had room for souvenir glasses this year. I got a Hard Rock Cafe there. And then I got a Hell's Kitchen shot glass with my winnings at Foxwoods. I didn't get to eat there, but the manager was so nice. They were rolling silverware, and she says, "Oh, do you want some silverware?" And I said, "Well, why do I need silverware with a shot glass?" She goes, "Oh, just to have a souvenir and everything." And the guy gave me a fork and knife, and I thought that was pretty weird, but it was cool. I said, "Okay, I'll think of Gordon Ramsay when I eat my SpaghettiOs." So.
Yeah. And you did go to Gordon Ramsay. Is that the Hell's Kitchen experience that you were talking about? You walked in there, didn't you?
Yes, I did. Yeah, it was really nice. It almost looks like the TV show, but they filmed majority of it all in California, but they came back to film it. They didn't tell me who the winner is this year, because that's all top secret. You have to sign a waiver and sworn to secrecy. But the door's locked. They close at 10 o'clock, and I was after 10 o'clock, and these bunch of guys came out, and they said, "Oh, you're going into Hell's Kitchen, cutie?" And I go like this, "Yeah, I think I am." And they wanted to come back in with me, but they didn't. They went to go play whatever. But here I got a water bottle, but I threw it away from Hell's Kitchen, fork and knife, and it was kind of nice to say, "Hey, this is a Hell's Kitchen silverware," and then a shot glass. But they had T-shirts, but the T-shirts were like $35, and then a regular glass was $20 out the door. And I'm not really. I wanted just something simple this time around.
We had a comment from Lady Girl 99 about Macedonia, Ohio.
Okay.
The one time we did a video over there in Macedonia, our first experience with Culver's was in Macedonia. That's how we started to like Culver's, because of the one in Macedonia.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's the Golden Corral that's no longer over there. But yeah, you gotta, if you guys ever have a restaurant that you want us to hit, I know Mark Wald has given us some recommendations in the past, and then there's the Mike's Place in Kent. That was a huge recommendation from you guys for that was a cool restaurant. But when we get that video out for the Brickyard, you're gonna really like it, because the way it's decored in there, it's a lot like Mike's Place with all the pictures on the wall and stuff like that. It really is a YouTuber's dream come true when you go
It's
in
a
that
hidden
place.
gem.
Yeah.
It's
I mean, I really did not expect. And the thing that makes me worried is it's going to be in the middle of a video. So you got to watch the whole video, because sometimes there'll be other stuff before you get to the restaurant review. And I don't want to make a whole video just going to there. I want it to be mixed in with the exploration around Newport. So watch through, because you're going to have stuff going on before and during the restaurant review and after. So don't give up on the video before you get to the restaurant review, is what my point is. Okay. So yeah, like the other day we did a video at Big Lots, and I don't know how many people watched it, but we went to Dave & Buster's afterwards, and that's when the video really started to get pretty fun, because we were playing the little games and stuff like that there, and we had a blast at Dave & Buster's.
Yeah, on Sunday. Yeah,
we went to get lunch or dinner at the Royal Buffet. No video from that one, but they had the crab legs all you can eat there, and that was $16.95 for all you can eat crab legs, along with the rest of their buffet. And that's one of our favorite Chinese restaurants. We got to drive almost an hour to get there.
but it's so worth it. So worth it, on the weekends. But even during the week, it's delicious. I mean, like, they treat you like family there too, and it's nice. And
someone said Pittsburgh Classic. How about Primanti Brothers? We did a Primanti Brothers just recently,
but it was in Niles.
In the Eastwood Mall area of Niles, but never in Pennsylvania. So, but Primanti is pretty much Primanti everywhere, I would imagine. So that's that.
Do you want me to read that?
You got us as your family. That's DJ. You're by yourself. You're not by yourself. You're with us. You guys are never alone, as long as you got the great indoors with you, okay? But if you're, we're going to probably be going to Niles probably in December to do a carpet cleaning job. And if you want to meet up with us there for a lunch or dinner, that would be pretty cool. I would always, that mall at Eastwood Mall in Niles is pretty cool. I love it. But we love you guys too. Thank you very much for joining us there. And it's almost an hour going in. I know a lot of you guys want to get back to watching your regularly scheduled TV shows and stuff like that. But, we're only a little bit away. And like I said, the email address, edlombo, is your way of reaching me, so I could get you into our group chat on so we could talk together and stuff like that.
Stay connected.
Where are the cats? The cats Raquel was running around here. Here, I'm going to try to look for Christmas.
No
She's
problem.
the only one that I could actually grab.
So did anyone start Christmas shopping yet? I did a little, but nothing major. But I really don't have to buy for anybody anymore, because they buy it themselves, and maybe just gift cards. They're all saying gift cards are the best. But I didn't buy anything for Ed yet.
This is Raquel. There was both of them were on the on Michelle's bed waiting for her, and I knew that I would be able to grab one of them if one of them got away. Mm-hmm. Christmas got away, and here's Raquel, and this is Michelle's girl, and you can tell she's got that little orange on her back of her head over there, mm-hmm. And she was considered to be number 7, and we go 7 is the Browns color orange over there. She was the last of the litter. She's the smallest one, and she doesn't really like me that much, but she's the one that I was able to grab. So here she is. This is Raquel. She's a good kitty cat.
Well, her name is
She's
Raquel
starting to get
Bell.
kind of heavy. I mean, she used to be a skinny mini, but she's not. She's like an eating machine. The moment I put the food out, she's running for it, and we put out food pretty regular.
Yeah,
But
she's a talkative cat to me. Like, I'll ask her if she wants to watch TV with me. She'll talk to me. Or
you want to hold her?
Oh, of course. Oh,
That's Michelle's girl.
oh, see, she'll never run away from me. You're a star, Miss Raquel. My best friend Cheryl's husband, Mike, named her because I didn't know a good R name. And he says, well, how about Raquel? And it stuck. Raquel Bell 7. Raquel Bell 7. Her real name was going to be 7. And I hated that.
So that'll be 2 years that they've been with us coming Christmas, won't it?
Mm-hmm.
They're not
I'm
declawed,
sorry.
so you gotta just let her go. Because they'll get you on the face and then they'll be that'll be it. Okay.
Yeah.
That was the deal when we adopted them. We had to agree to not get them declawed because it's inhumane.
Yeah.
But just talk to the furniture.
Yeah.
That's from the scratching on the furniture. This
Yeah.
over here, I got this. Yeah. But you know what? When you have they're part of the family, you got what do? You can't get rid of a family member once they start damaging your furniture. You just deal with it, right?
That's
Right.
right. You know.
I would love to buy new furniture, but I don't know if I have the guts to do it when you get a new pet. Happy Thanksgiving, BAL.
Welcome in.
Thanks for stopping by. And then Mike Starr, I'm just up from a turkey-induced coma. I love it. Yeah, you know what? You're funny you say that because I was getting ready, like I was saying earlier on, for this live stream, and I fell asleep in this chair, and I woke up 5 minutes before 8 o'clock, realizing, holy cow, I got a live stream to do here. It's something in that stuff. I know tryptophan or whatever it is, but it's real. That stuff really will put you to sleep. And once I get the blankets going in here, this is a very comfortable house. And I just,
Yes, I know.
I don't want to offend my in-laws, but, sitting on that hard couch they have, and I'm just, let's just go home, please. Come on, we ate, we said hi, and everyone's on their own phone. No one's watching TV. No one's talking to each other. I'm like, I could do that at my house and be comfortable with it, right? So anyway, we're going to wrap it up here. Thank you all for coming in on such short notice for today's live stream. If you didn't catch all of it, this will be available for replay, and you could watch it over and over and over again. Or you could just tune into one of our other videos that maybe you haven't seen, and you could watch that instead. But we got so many videos going way back for, I think, 6 years now. So if you're new to the channel, we have over 1,000 videos that you guys could be watching. You could be watching the great indoors for weeks on end without. So, and we were new to YouTube. Isn't that great? But we're trying to get better at it. You guys will benefit from our learning. Anyway, thank you all. Mark, love you all. Jeff, Calvin, the Boston Terrorist, Mike Starr, Gravy Maine, all you guys that are out there, Teresa Sparks,
Mark,
Blaine Klein,
Jeff,
all you guys. We love you all. Stay safe. Have a great indoors everything.
And be safe on the road.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Yes.
Bye.
Bye. See you in the next video. They are awesome.